A supplier's FSC logo may suggest capability, but it does not establish that a specific packaging order can carry an FSC-related claim. The operating risk begins when certification status, material eligibility, and artwork approval are treated as the same control. They are connected, but each requires its own evidence. Start with the legal entity responsible for manufacturing or controlling the relevant packaging activity. Match that entity to the certificate holder, production site, quotation, and production documents. This matters when sales offices, factories, trading entities, and subcontractors operate under similar names. Request the certificate reference, current validity, and scope description. Then verify the record through the relevant public system where available. A screenshot or website statement may provide context, but it can omit status, dates, or the precise activity covered. Scope is critical because certification applies to defined entities, sites, processes, and material flows. It should not be interpreted as a blanket designation for everything a supplier manufactures. A custom rigid box may combine outer wrap paper, rigid board, printed inserts, labels, ribbon, adhesives, magnets, and protective elements. Each relevant component must be considered according to its material status, function, and supporting documentation. The material specification creates the next link in the evidence chain. It should identify the applicable paper or board grade, finish, weight or thickness, supplier reference, and intended use. For a wine gift box, this can include the outer wrap, structural board, printed interior, and fiber-based insert. Decorative or non-fiber elements may require separate treatment rather than being absorbed into a broad environmental statement. Traceability must continue from the approved sample into production. Retain the sample reference, artwork revision, bill of materials, acceptance notes, and order documentation. The supplier should be able to confirm whether production uses the approved material structure or identify any authorized variation. Changes in board grade, thickness, insert design, bottle geometry, production site, or artwork wording should trigger review because they may affect performance, traceability, or claim suitability. Subcontracting also requires visibility. Buyers need to know who purchases the materials, who receives and converts the board, who performs assembly, and who checks the finished packaging against the approved file. A change in facility or converter should be documented, not assumed to remain covered by earlier evidence. A disciplined procurement file can be organized across 3 control stages. Required evidence includes the certificate reference and holder identity, current scope and validity, the material specification, and order records connecting the approved material plan to production. Verification evidence includes artwork and claim review together with the sample to production revision record. Supporting evidence includes supplier capability information and public marketing content. Supporting material can inform a decision, but it should not carry an order-level assertion by itself. Certification evidence does not replace product quality control. Premium packaging still requires project-specific checks for color, foil alignment, wrap tension, lid fit, corner quality, insert position, assembly, and final packing. Capacity statements also need context. Factory size, staffing, or output claims become useful only when connected to the proposed quantity, product complexity, production window, quality plan, and delivery route. For a wine gift box, begin with a structural bill of materials covering the wrap, board, insert, printed pieces, labels, ribbon, closure, and protective components. Identify which elements are central to the intended claim and which involve separate recovery or performance considerations. If a fiber insert replaces foam, document both the material objective and bottle protection validation. Environmental intent cannot be separated from functional performance. Before purchase order release, close the audit trail with supplier identity, certificate verification, material specifications, sample approval, artwork approval, quality controls, and name change contacts. The defensible claim is the one supported by an unbroken connection from certificate scope and material records through manufacturing control and approved communication.